Okay guys, so this is absolutely unbelievable. Okay, this is the medium cold steel Luzon. And again, I am starting to think that YouTubers who are reviewing the product are just about to sell it. Okay, they don't really care about to review the product. They just want to sell it through their affiliate links. Shame on you guys, shame on you. Because again, I went through so many videos before I purchased this knife. And I don't even have any cold steel knife. Okay, this is my first one. And it's so bad. That's just I don't know. I'm amazing. I'm amazing. Okay, so let's get into it. It looks good. It works horribly. Okay. The lock has no retention. It's like okay. You should not be able to do this with a knife. With the thumb studs, I cannot even open it with the thumb studs. That's like I'm gonna cut myself. Okay. Now, see, now I try to really open it and I can't. You really have to. You cannot switch it. You have to really push on it. Well, even if I push on it, it doesn't open. Okay, so that's horrible. Okay, so I'm gonna open it. Okay, and let's get into the lock because that is unbelievable. So that lock has a cutout. Let me just show it to you. Okay. There is a cutout right here on the lock where you should actually press on the lock and open it. So your finger will just slide through. Okay, and then there is this little teeny tip here sticking out that you have to kind of like search for and then unlock it. But the lock is so rigid. That is, it would be hard if the lock is really nicely done and you can engage your finger fully, it still would be hard to unlock it. But the way it's designed, I'm gonna have a hole in my thumb. And after doing this a few times, it really hurts. Okay? So that lock is so rigid, yet it does not lock the knife in this position properly. Okay, check this out. You can open a knife like that just anytime, always. I don't have to even do it again. So the lock retention is horrible in a closed position. Okay. Now this thing here is supposed to lock the knife so you cannot accidentally unlock it, and it does. But even if it wasn't there, you cannot accidentally unlock it because this is so rigid that you need like really strong fingers. And I am a construction worker, okay? My fingers are not exactly soft. So this is unbelievable. Okay, that requires really some fighting here. Now the clip. Again, that huge clip. The knife is about. It's not exactly light, so it's a kind of bigger knife. Okay, so you do need a decent clip, but this one is so rigid again that if you're gonna put it in your pocket, it's gonna, okay, there you go. So let me get a little bit closer. Okay, and these are very smooth pads. Sometimes you have little more bump here, so you really have to pull this out. Like that packet's gonna be gone in with me using that knife, and I'm actually using the knife like 10 times a day at least. With me using that knife 1 week, those pens will be gone. Okay, that is unbelievable. How bad is this cold steel? Okay, so I'm gonna open it, and I wanna see how it's done actually on the inside. Oh, and another joke. So I bought this on Amazon, and Amazon, you know, have a pretty good replacement service. So I want to replace it for another one. And the Amazon sent me an email, or pretty much it was in my account. The replacement will come. Well, today is September, and the replacement will come in January. Well, hold on. Today is September 2025. And the replacement will come in January. Hold on. 2029. Okay. That's I don't know. That's another joke from Amazon. So that's unbelievable. I mean, I must have like really bad luck, or I don't know what it is. So anyway, let's open this thing and see what's inside. Okay, so I'm at the point where I have only this main screw to remove, but I just want to show you that all of these screws pretty much, those are T6 and the main one is T8, but that's most of the knives. All of these screws, they have a studs coming through, and they have pretty much a head on one side and a head on the other side, or there's a screws on the other side and then a stud like this that's going through. Okay, so you need pretty much two T6s, one on this side, one on this side, to unscrew it, which is a kind of nightmare. But anyway, let's get the main out and open this puppy up. Alright, of course it's gonna spring on me, so let's try this side. I'm gonna have to pull the studs out a little bit because these are longer for the clip. So what do we have here? Okay, studs coming out. Now this one. Okay, there you go. So we do have a bearings. We do have a little grease here too. And I'm just gonna go here little by little. Now this is extremely rigid. Okay, like I mean unbelievably. So how does this lock work? This will just shift in front of the lock, so you can not open it all the way. That's all it is. Okay, when you put it this way, it will open all the way, but this notch here is just so bad. That's such a bad design. That's unbelievable. Okay. But the lock, let me get, the problem with the lock here is that this little wow, there's almost nothing here. That's the problem. That little ball sticking out here has to be a little bit bigger to nicely engage into the pre-drilled hole here, so it has a better retention. Okay, just in case you cold steel guys don't know this, that would fix that retention problem. Other than that, it looks actually pretty good. I have no problem with anything else here. So that looks like is pretty well done on the inside, at least. Doesn't look very cheapo, but this is just a horrible design here with this cutout. How the hell are you supposed to engage your finger on this lock? And my thumb already hurts from opening this just 3 times right now. Okay. The lock does not have to be so rigid to properly lock the blade. This little ball has to be bigger. There is almost nothing here. I'm trying to go over it with my nail and that's almost flat. I don't know, I mean I can try to kind of get it closer and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. How little is that nipple there? So that's the problem on this Luzon. Well, anyway, I'm gonna put it back together. Doesn't look like it's cheaply built, okay? But it's just a bad design. That's all. Okay, and let's look at the clip before I put it back together. Actually, that clip has a pretty sharp edge on the inside and a smooth edge on the outside to slide it in, but to get it out it's getting stuck on that sharp edge here. So if you smooth it out a little bit, I'm not going to keep this knife. I would smooth it out if I was going to keep it, to get it a little bit easier out of the pocket. But again, if you're just carrying the knife and you never use it, then it doesn't matter to you, I guess. And also these studs, I was gonna get them, all of them coming from one side, but they don't fit. You have 2 studs coming from this side and then 2 studs coming from this side. Anyway, it doesn't make a sense, and the clip is not reversible. Okay, that just would not fit only on this side. Alright, so let me finish this and I'll be right back. So I got it back together. I just have to center the knife now. Actually, I didn't even notice if it was centered in the first place. But anyway, if I center it right here, that looks like pretty nicely centered. Okay, the screw is still very loose to center the knife. Okay, and I did clean the lock from the grease, so hoping it's gonna get a little better attention, but we will see. Well, maybe it does. Okay. Just a touch. But this is unbelievable. Yeah, the knife is nicely centered. It works fine. I think it works even better now without the grease, but I am not able to unlock this because my thumb already hurts so bad. So I have to use my other hand. Okay, so it's a good looking knife, but oh, another thing, no jimping here, and no jimping here either, or here. If you want to use somehow a front flip, I don't even know how, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't need a jimping. That nipple here is pretty big, so now it works actually better as a switch. I can open it nicely. I wish I can do something about that, but I would just have to weld a piece of steel here and then just grind it, make it look nice. It would be the nightmare. That would be a nightmare. And I do like that knife. I like the profile, I like the blade. I just like the way it looks. But the way it works, it's a nightmare. Honestly, cold steel. Okay, and it's already out of center because that screw got probably loose. Well, wrong wrench. So let's send it again. Yep, that screw got a little bit loose. Within a few flips, you would probably have to put a thread lock on it, which there was no thread lock in the first place. Okay, but now it works better. When I remove the grease from that lock, it has a better retention. Let's see if I can still open it. Just flipping that knife around like that. Yeah, I can still open it like that. Yeah, so still the tension is not very good, but it's better than it was. Oh, a little bit. Okay. Anyway, don't waste your money on this piece of junk. Okay? Like the design, but it's a piece of junk. Cold steel, that's amazing. That's amazing. Well, thank you.